We live like a four-wheel drive. I
yes.
popping hella tags. You might have thought I was Josh with extra swag. Yo play a partner, Lush Uno. Back in effect, the God Tier podcast. We have defied the odds. You might think that we got Adam tied up in the back room or something, but somehow they letting us back in here. I don't know why, but we still here. Got Almighty with me
Yeah,
today.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm Lush co-host today. You feel me? The Almighty Gerber. We in this thing.
Big sus girl,
Yeah,
baby.
the newest staff member.
Yup. And making a strong impact. Very proud of what you've been doing over
I
here,
appreciate
player.
that,
Come
bro.
on.
Appreciate that.
And with that being said, Dizaster, my good brother, is out there in Lebanon doing his thing.
Shout out,
you
Shout
feel
out to
me?
my boy.
Busting moves in the sand trap and all that, making it make sense. But in the meantime, in between time, we gonna keep pushing the line. And got a very special guest today. My brother from another mother, Pistol McFly.
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
It's good to see you.
How you feeling
honored
today?
to be up here. I'm feeling a little nervous, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's right.
I watch all these motherfuckers. You feel me? This like my brother though, so it's like calming.
At least you're keeping it 100 though.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't really do too many interviews.
Yeah, there's not too much.
And this the big one.
Yeah. There's not too much information available about you, but
I was trying my best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like to come prepared. I'll try my best to get any information I could. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know me. They got to listen to the music for real. That's where it's all at.
And you are definitely on the low, one of the most talented, impactful, and influential rappers in the city that people, the general public, isn't aware of like that.
Appreciate that, man.
But you
appreciate that. And I definitely can agree to an extent. You know what I mean? Like,
I know it's hard for you to say that because you humble.
Yeah, it's hard for me to pop my shit sometimes.
Oh, you gotta say that. How you feel about that? How you feel about that statement he just made?
I mean, shit, it's true. You feel me? Like, it's true. I'm definitely one of the like most talented artists I know for sure. Like, and my homies, like, we the hardest niggas in the city. Like, if it's up to me, you feel me, to say it. Especially when it comes to like really rapping, bro. Like real lyricism and shit. Like, that's what I be on, bro. Like, I be having fun. Like, I'll fuck around with auto tune or, you know what I mean? Like, I'll do really everything, bro. Like, I just do what I feel for real. But like, I really rap though. That's my. Ain't too many niggas out here rapping better.
I remember like a couple years back, I was chopping it up with you, and you said that you feel like you've gotten to a point in your artistry that you could literally do a record with anybody in the world. Like, you could do a song with Lady Gaga. You could
Versatility.
You feel me? Like,
you
could do a song with Kendrick. You could do a song with whoever.
I feel like I could be in the studio with whoever, and like I'll stand on my own
and not sound out of place.
Yeah, I'll find a place. You feel me?
But still be yourself.
Yep.
Like, it's like you don't need to transform yourself in the.
Yeah, I feel like I got a lot of layers. You know what I mean? Like, there's not. You could put me in a desert, bro. I'll find a cactus to be. You know what I mean? We gonna find out how to communicate somehow. You heard? Like, I'm gonna figure it out. But
I call those chameleons.
We are.
In an environment, they just get jiggy with it. A chameleon.
Exactly.
Yep.
Same.
Period. And it's interesting because your name, when people hear your name, Pistol McFly, you might think it's like,
you know, it's wild.
Or like you're like
gung ho shit.
Yeah, you're like a gangster rapper or some shit. But like, when you hear your music, it's a completely different vibe.
Yeah.
What's the origin of your name, Pistol? Where do you get that?
Like my brother 13 years older than me, right? So him and his homies all chilling in the crib one day. So I come in, you feel me? I grab one of their blowers and I just start pointing at everybody. Like,
and you're how old are you?
I'm like 4, maybe 5 type shit.
He finna kill everybody.
Yeah, on God, bro. Like, and that's what they said. They like, this little nigga crazy. You feel me? Pistol Paul. You feel me? My real name Paul. So like, Pistol Paul. Blah, blah, blah. And it just stuck kind of like throughout. My brother just called me that shit my whole life damn near. So when it was time to rap, it was like, damn, what should I go by? You feel me? Then fuck it, Pistol. Then I added McFly so it wouldn't sound like
you're not trying to be super
crazy.
thug.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be all thugged out and shit. I ain't want niggas to get the wrong idea.
Pistol from Watts.
Yeah, it don't sound good. You heard me? Like,
right.
I'm gonna roll this later, man. I'm shaking. Wait till I calm down a little bit. You heard?
That's right.
Are you So you grew up? You're born and raised in Watts in South Central LA.
Yeah, I'm from Watts, bro. Like, my granny stayed on like 84th and Van Ness and shit. So nigga, like, I mean Van Ness in Manchester, pretty much. So a nigga spent like summers over there, spent time in my auntie house in the projects, Nickerson Gardens and shit. We lived on 89th and Hooper. Like I went to 111th Elementary, you know what I mean? Learned how to swim at 109th Street Park. Played football at Will Rogers, like the whole shit, the whole Watts story, you feel me?
And most of your family are, in that
Yeah,
life.
they involved, you feel me? Like most of my family heavily involved, you feel me? I'm damn near the only one who don't bang or nothing, you feel me?
How'd you avoid it?
Rapping. At first it was really basketball, bro. I thought I was gonna go to the league and shit, a nigga was hooping and then started getting in trouble with school, like typical story, you feel me? Then like a nigga always knew I could rap for real, but like I ain't never pursued it. And then once I got kicked out of school for real, I was in home studies and like I was helping my auntie move one day, honestly, and then my cousin linked me up with some shit and I started like getting like I tell my cousin like y'all rapping shit. He like, nah, you don't be rapping like nigga. Like, what you move like? And I'm like, nah, I rap. And I spit some shit for him. He was like, damn, you hard, bro. Like, whoop, started fucking with me. And he was writing songs and shit and getting placements on like TV shows. Like he had shit on like Girlfriends and the Parkers and all that shit.
He was doing it, so that's a good
yeah, so he linked me with that. And I'm lying to the nigga. He pulled me up to the building, to bro house. He like, oh, so you write songs, you got experience and shit? I'm like, yeah, man, I can write anything. Like I'm just popping it, you feel me? Like I could write whatever, like whoopie whoop. And he's like, you got anything recorded? I'm like, nah, but if you play a beat, like I'll rap or something, like rap for bro. And it was cool. And I started like writing songs for shows and shit, getting placements like that. And then just being in studios for real.
So
like
out the gate, your first experience ever rapping?
Hell no, that was not my first experience ever rapping for sure. I rapped before that, but that was my first like
in an actual recording studio.
Yeah, my first time really recording in the studio. Before that, I was recording with like my cousins and shit, and they had studio set up at their crib, and like that was like 2-3 years I would go over there and we'd just be spitting and shit and like recording hella songs, and we lost all that shit on the hard drive. So
and you like 11, 12, 13 years old at that point before like
I'm like 14, 15,
okay.
16 at that point. You feel me?
And
I'm really like 15, 16 at that point. Type shit, yeah.
But your first time actually hitting a professional studio, there you're already in a position as to where you're like making money off of it.
On God, yeah. And I thought I was doing it, you feel me? Like I thought I was doing it. And
then, how was you making the money off the music that early?
Off of getting placements and shit.
So you was writing or you was like
I was writing, I was performing. It's like I got songs on like Burn Notice and shit and Dexter.
The commercial way.
Like, yeah, the commercial way, bro. Like, and I like wrote shit for other people too, you know what I'm saying? But like I was getting just BMI checks and shit and thought I was really, really hot shit. I'm like, bro, I'm like at 17, 18, all through like till I was like 20, like really eating off that shit.
Shit, that's doing something. I ain't make no money off music my first 2 years and I was famous.
Oh God, that was ahead. No, that was a blessing for real. Like, but the thing with that is I was not like really like doing what I wanted to do, you feel me? Like niggas would call like, oh, I want a song that sound like, whoa. Like, all right, let me, you feel me, try to write this shit. And I wasn't doing what the fuck I wanted to do, like as an artist, you feel me? I'm like, man, I'm more lyrical than this. They want me to do like singy shit and like all that shit. At the time, I was not feeling it. I just wanted to show how good I could rap. Cause I grew up like listening to, not grew up, but like when I first got into rap, I was listening to like Jadakiss and hella New York shit, you know what I mean? So I was heavily influenced by bars, bro. I just wanted to like bar out on everything. And I couldn't do that with that. So I'll go to SMC and just be in every cypher. Like shout out SMC and everybody who might know me from there. Like niggas up there made a name and shit with the rapping shit.
And that's around the time I met you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly around the time you met me. Yep.
So this is like 2010 type.
Yep. When'd you drop Gold Bricks?
Like, yeah, that was 11. Yeah. So it was the beginning of 11. I was working on it through 2010. Yep. Like, yeah.
You had faith in me then, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, as soon as I saw you, I was like, this kid's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh,
and you have like a really unique style, the whole in and out the booth, just the way you present yourself, the way you dress, like, you know, you're just a rapping fucking machine. And you have a crazy story. Like a lot of your whole upbringing is really
my
unique.
Shit, wow.
And I think a lot of people, it's like you You live a life that a lot of other artists kind of try to emulate.
Bro,
And
these niggas be rapping about my life, bro. It's crazy. I'm not saying that on no like cocky like I'm in the street shit. You feel me? Because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a nigga could have like, bro. Man, like if you know how LA is, bro. You got family from everybody got family from somewhere, bro. Everybody got
Facts.
like uncles or grandpops or pops who's like real like reputables, and like I grew up in a family where like 90% of my family are like reputables from their hood. You feel me? So it's like a nigga had options to be from different hoods, and I was like, nah. Like,
was there ever a time where you were like actually considering it?
oh yeah, for sure. Like 4th, 5th grade and shit. Like all my homies was already banging in the 5th grade, so it's like, nigga. Damn, like when I'm getting my put on, like this nigga coming to school the next day, he put on, like next nigga coming, like next week he got put on. I'm like, damn, fool, like.
It's the only examples you got.
And my mom's around that time she moved me to North Carolina and shit. But before that, like 5th grade, so I went to 111th and shit. And then like 6th grade, when it got middle school, my mom's like, nah, you can't go to middle school with your homies, you feel me? Like, nah. So she made me go to Horseman.
She knew what was about to pop
that was
up.
a smart choice.
She knew what was up, so she sent me to Horseman. Like good intentions, but like we know, like you know what's that Horseman, you feel me? Like nigga just was not. I didn't fit in, bro. Like it's first off, it's like damn near West Side. In my eyes, that's the West Side. You feel me? Like, oh, you Eastie, you dusty ass nigga. Like I'm getting into it with niggas first day and shit. Like
LA niggas don't know once you split fig, it's a whole different ball game, and niggas will treat you different.
On God. Yep. So yeah, man.
Growing up, like on the West Side, we wasn't even trying to go over there.
Facts.
Like,
yeah, facts, bro.
It's like y'all can have that. Like
facts. We wasn't even trying to cross that side.
A lot of my niggas ain't been to like nigga Doc Wilder type shit. You feel me? Like and it's right there, Doc Wilder.
Yeah.
Like
the damn beach.
And niggas won't cross that side because they just east side niggas.
Like,
that's just how it be.
The east side, bro. But and like it'll take a LA nigga to really like break down the disparity like that. You feel me?
Facts.
But
I'm curious. Go ahead, Q.
Oh yeah, so I go to Horseman, right? So I get kicked out like a month in. You feel me? Fighting and shit, regular shit. Get kicked out. I go to Charles Drew. I'm back on the east side. You feel me? Like that's like Firestone and motherfucking Compton Avenue for anybody out there. I went there and same shit, get in trouble. You feel me? Like, and at that time I'm what, like 11, like I'm 12. Yeah, I'm 12, like going on 13.
Were you doing good in classes though? Because you're like a really
I've always
intelligent
been hella
person.
Smart, but like I was always the funny like class clown. Like let me get kicked out of class type nigga. Like let me get the hall pass and go fuck with the homies in their rooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was always just that. You feel me? But I was smart though. But yeah, I get kicked. Start getting in trouble at Charles Drew. So my mom moved me to North Carolina type shit. She like, nah, nigga, we gonna get you all the way out of here. You feel me?
Were you pissed?
Pissed, bro. Went out there angry. Same shit, getting in trouble, getting a fight first day of school out there.
What grade is that?
That's 6th grade. That's 6th grade. Towards the end of 6th grade though, because like I'm leaving Horseman, I'm leaving Drew.
That's the worst, middle of the year.
Yeah, I went
niggas
to
already made their friends.
In 6th grade, you feel me?
You locked it. Now,
niggas
keep in
already
mind,
a whole different state, you feel me? I'm way the fuck on the other side of the map now, you feel me?
For all you 32-year-olds deciding to join gangs and all that
bro,
shit,
stop
like,
it, man.
just keep in mind that
Like,
what he's speaking on right now, like, this shit happened when you in 6th, 7th grade, really out here. If not, 4th grade type shit.
Oh God, because you grow up where you grow up, bro. I'm gonna break it down. You grow up where you grow up. And you might spend time at granny house. You might spend time at auntie house. You gonna weigh your options. You like, I could be from over here. These niggas fuck with me. Some niggas gonna press you like, when you gonna get put on? When you gonna get put on? You gonna have that. You feel me? And then by the time you get like middle school, bro, like if you ain't made your choice yet, you feel me? It's gonna take some high school event. You feel me? Something gonna happen to the homie or something. Like nigga, they just jumped the homie. Whoopty whoop. It was some blah blahs. You feel me? So now I'm from here, you feel me? Like, I feel like that's the cutoff, you feel me? If a nigga ain't banging by 17, 18, then knock it off.
It's a wrap for you.
Facts, and that's late as a motherfucker.
That's late.
Because this niggas who reps by the time they 17, 18. So you really pushing it. You
Oh,
really
God.
should have a real good ass reason.
Yeah,
if you gonna start 17.
That's what I'm saying. Like some shit
facts.
happened in high school.
Yeah.
Like to a nigga, like something happened to the homie. Like you nigga, like man, that shit be making a nigga, you know, like
contemplate.
Like this might have been a homie like from a certain hood, you feel me? But he was the one like, nah, bro, don't be from the hood. Like you go hoop or go do what you gonna do. Something happened to him, and it's like, man, all these the niggas I know, you feel me? So I'm gonna just go over here. I didn't seen that happen before, but like, yeah.
When did you realize that it wasn't just fun and games associated with it, and there is like, and you know, you losing people?
Oh yeah, when niggas start getting like going to jail and shit for real. That ain't really happened till like I seen somebody get shot when I was 7, you feel me? But like that didn't have nothing to do with no gang shit. It was like some other shit, like some drug shit, some drug transaction shit going wrong or something. But like, yeah, bro, I realized that shit when niggas start going to jail with my homies, like niggas I was in sandboxes with, shit, I'm hearing they got 99 years and football numbers and shit. I'm like, nah, fool, like this is serious. Niggas getting popped out, niggas getting, no. It ain't for me, bro. It just ain't for me.
So how long was you in North Cackalack for?
For 2 years. And then we moved back because like it was just hella racist out there, you feel me? My mom's was like, nah, we wasn't fitting in, you feel me?
South
like,
for you.
It was real Southern, bro. It was like yeah, the black people would talk to like white people like this, like heads down, like no eye contact and nothing. Like it's like just real different, you know? And then
dude, that shit makes me so uncomfortable. Yeah. Like I remember,
it's crazy.
Bro, about like 2010, 11, I went out to New Orleans, Nolans. For Christmas time. My brother was living out there for some work shit. So I go out there and like, you know, I remember like I'm checking into this hotel and there's like the dude that's working there is like a older black dude, like G-Pop's age, you feel me? Like, and like the way he was coming at me in this like, for lack of a better word, like extra subservient.
Right, like, trying to be on his toes when he's speaking to you. Type
I was like, "Yo, like it's all good, it's bro. Good, like, bro.
I'm not,
like take it easy.
I'm not gonna call the police. I'm not gonna call them men in white sheets on you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm on that. You feel me?
and so that made me feel super weird. And then like when I knew, I was like, "Yo, I'm out of place." Like I was down like the little Bourbon Street area, whatever, their little downtown spot, and there's like a group of like black chicks, and I like went to like pop at him, like say what's up, and they looked at me like I was fucking crazy. Now I'm not gonna say
that's funny as hell.
Now I'm not gonna say
not
that
knowing who you like, how you really is. As fuck.
Like, you knowing me like and I'm not gonna say that every single group of females that I come upon, it's like, oh, I'm ready to break my pockets. Right. Like he's so fly, like, but like it was different. It wasn't like a rejection. It was like, dude, like you're out of line, like you out of pocket, you insane. That
like,
shit,
you know where you at?
Yeah, exactly. You know where you at. That made me like, I was like, okay, the South is. I love Atlanta.
I need to go home.
On God, it's a lot of shit that made that real out there. You're like, man, I'm not home right now.
Like I'm out of pocket as fuck. Yeah. And the cold part is, this is in like a major metropolitan area, so I know them places like, you feel me?
Smaller towns. Yeah.
That's
you was in like a small town type.
I was in Durham. I was like, Durham is like a pretty,
but for us place. That's a like, small town.
It is small town though, like barely sidewalks and shit. Like they was really having to take the bus to school and shit. You know what I mean? Shit. But
and then so that's like what, 8th to 10th basically?
No, bro. I'm still in middle school. That's from
like 7th to 9th type shit.
No, that's from 6th to 8th.
Okay.
Right.
So, but do you feel like if you had been in LA for those 2 years, shit might have gone a different direction?
Yes, my mom saved my life, bro. And like when I be talking to my homie in jail all the time, bro, like free my nigga Wooty. When I talk to bro, he like, man, like Minnie really saved your life, bro. Like that's my mom's. Shout out Minnie, you feel me? I love you.
Shout out to Minnie.
She really like those years was vital, bro. And like when you 12, 13. Bro, know what I'm talking about? Like it's real out here, bro. That's when it get the most tricky. Like them walks home from school, you feel me, ain't the same as they was in middle school.
Now you got now you got a little facial hair, niggas looking at you different. Nigga, now you're liable to get shot. When niggas slide, once you get a certain size, you're shootable, nigga. Yeah, no cap.
Oh God, so yeah, like she saved me for real.
even like growing up in like for me like the far west side of LA, getting off at that age, whatever bus stop you getting off at, oh, you from there?
Pretty much.
You feel me? Like
pretty much. To the police would be like, where you live at? You feel me? Like,
yeah,
you gotta be from somewhere with your little black ass.
Yeah. Type shit.
You look like one of them rolling 60s.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
they be on. But yeah. So we get back out here, like, so this is a quick story. You feel me? Like, so while we out there, one of the things that happened, like, my friend Doyle, rest in peace to my nigga Doyle, bro. First person I ever smoked weed with. Bro was lynched out there.
So you, whoa.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
he was lynched out there, bro. Like,
that was not the place for you.
They swept that shit under the rug, bro. Deemed it suicide, right? And like, it's a whole, like, I could talk more about it, like, off camera and shit, because I don't know, it might be weird, but like,
that's fucking gnarly, dude.
A lot of shit happened, bro.
Nah, that's some
like,
real shit that niggas gotta hear. They think it don't exist no more.
You feel me? They covered the shit up, bro. And like the kids at school, all my friends, we like, man, we know he ain't kill himself, bro. Like, that ain't him. You feel me? Like, that can't be him, bro. Like,
was there anything leading up to it that like could have traced back to?
I will say, bro had a white girlfriend. You feel me?
Bro
was like a nigga, you know what I mean?
That'll do it.
They found my nigga in the woods, you feel me, hanging from a tree. I don't know, like, what black man would want to kill themselves like that, bro. Like, that don't even make sense. So, like, after all that shit, yeah, bro, like, that's not it, bro. It's multiple ways you could.
In the same trees where they used to do that on the regular 50, 100
so, like,
years before that.
My mom's like, fuck that, bro. We up out of here. She already was not getting no leverage at work. She couldn't get a raise or like, it was just, like, it was fucked up out there, bro. So we ended up back out here. Now I'm 14, not too different than, you feel me, 13 or 12, you feel me? But like the North Carolina shit didn't work out, so I'm back out here. Mom's like, all right, you going to Gardena?
So she's still trying to keep you out the game.
Yeah, she tried to keep me out the way still, you feel me? But Gardena, nigga,
like,
that's just a melting pot.
That's the black,
but
bro.
But Gardena is like all the niggas like me. Like, your mom's like, don't kind of give a
the moms who trying
enough to, they trying.
School of the moms who trying
but like,
shit.
So like, I'm still bumping into homies up there and shit. So it was cool. It was like a good, like, it was cool until I got kicked out. I ain't have no problems. It was like all solid up there. But I'm living on 79th and Avalon, you feel me, at the time with my auntie, RIP, you feel me? I'm living with her and shit, and catching the bus from right there, from Manchester and Avalon to Gardena. Then I stay with my granny on 84th and Van Ness. I'm catching the bus from 84th and Van Ness to Gardena, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
So it's just like it's just like real.
You going all the way through the city.
LA, so I done been through every nook and cranny in LA, bro. Like, I'm really like a LA nigga, bro.
You the only child?
No, I got a brother who's 13 years older than me.
You did say that. So you're the only one in the house.
But I felt like an only child, though,
because you're the only one in the house when y'all
always
moving
in and
around.
out of jail and shit, and like, you know, so it was kind of like.
And when you have siblings that are that much older, it damn near feel like they your uncles. Like my brothers are 12 and 14 years old.
God. Technically, like, bro, old enough to be my pops. You feel me? So it was like the bro's like an older uncle, like, but he's still like a big brother. Like, we got a brotherly relationship, so it's like it feel like a big brother. You feel me? But like, bro, just hella older.
Now I noticed you said something very casually that when you was out there in North Carolina, it was the first time you smoked weed.
Yeah, ironic, huh?
So I'm sure
you leave the capital of weed to go to middle America to smoke some.
That must have been some Bam Bam Bigelow Brown you was smoking too. Like,
bro, that shit was not. It was like back then. No, I didn't know.
Right, of course.
So I just was high, nigga. I'm like.
But then when you got home,
I got home and smoked some real weed. Whoo, game changer.
Do you remember that the first time you got here, came back and smoked weed?
My first time smoking when I was out here, I don't remember that. Hell no, I don't remember that.
You were so high, you forgot.
Fucked up. Yeah, I don't remember that.
But like that,
it's like a regular, like, smoking just was like a regular ass thing though. So
well, I say that to say because you one of the most stonedest people I've ever met in my life. Like,
for real?
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's tight, man. That's tight. Yeah. I'll take that. You feel me?
Oh yeah, no.
I'll take that.
Stage scrolling up, stay blazing, like.
Yeah, I would be rolling up right now if my shit went you feel me?
No, you good.
Interviews are,
facts.
But then at a certain point, like you're started dropping music, politicking with different local indie labels. You was fucking with
like when you met me, SMC time and shit. By the time I'm going to SMC and shit, like I'm just in every cypher. Shout out to our partner Spliff. You feel me? We was in a crew called Alumni. It was like 8 or 9 of us. You feel me? Like we was deep. Shout out to all the fellas. But
well, and then you, because around that time you was on Hellfire.
Yep. Shout out No Can. You feel me? Like, and yeah, bro, we dropped the project called Bone Rips and Bars. And that shit was like people fucked.
It went up, like,
yeah.
So that's the thing about you that I think is really interesting. Although, like, if someone just looked you up, they would see, okay, this dude's got a lot of music out. Like if your Spotify catalog and all that is like super extensive. Like the numbers might not jump out at people right away. But like when obviously when they hear it, it's like, damn. But you've been written up by some of like the most prestigious journalistic outlets in LA. You was, on Passion of the Wise. You had
shout out Jeff.
You've put out projects on some of the most reputable indie labels, Dirty Science, Hellfire Club, like all that, and like really,
shout out
like,
Exile and shit.
And that shit brought you around the world.
Hell yeah, man! A couple tours, you feel me? Been on tour in Europe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, did a few shows in Japan. You know what I mean? Like, went on a couple states tours and shit with Exile and Blue. So, like, yeah.
What's the craziest story you have overseas?
Damn, bro.
Or not even the craziest, just like, what's a story from overseas that jumps out at you?
All right, just off top right now, like, I guess like when me and my partner Power, man, shout out my nigga Power, he my favorite producer in the world, pretty much. My friend too. So we went out to Japan and shit and couldn't find our Airbnb, bro. Carrying luggage all through these little ass streets, like looking for our shit, and my GPS not working, my phone finna die. Like we like nigga aggy at each other. We arguing and shit. We mad like, man, bro, like what the fuck? Like you said it was right here. This shit ain't right here.
It's your fault.
Like it's nobody's fault, bro. Like it was just like
y'all pointing at each other, but
like,
it's nobody's fault.
It was nobody's fault. It was just the placement of like how the address was worded and shit, and like I don't know, it's just weird. We ended up looking up like longitude and latitude to find it and shit, but
niggas pulled out the longitude.
Damn.
Niggas pulled out the coordinates.
We had to pull out the coordinates to fucking find the actual spot. And
Christopher Columbus ass.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's honestly just one of the. I tripped acid in Japan too. That's actually even better than that. That's a better story.
What's that like?
So I bought some weed, and then the plug was like, I got acid too. I got mushrooms. And like, let me get a tab.
By the way,
I'm like, let me get a tab, nigga. Like,
sidebar. I don't know if you know this, but do you know like how janky it is to smoke weed in Japan? Like,
do
you understand?
Janky,
like,
bro.
if you get caught with a roach, that's like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, you're doing time
mandatory
for smoking weed.
That's how.
Yeah,
that's why I'm scared, bro. Like I didn't been, you feel me, across America, but I'm scared to once you leave this motherfucker, it get different.
Yeah, on God, I be reckless.
Europe's
I
not
care,
tripping.
you feel me, but I just be reckless. Bro.
Japan though,
smoke, you know.
Asian countries in general.
Yeah, they finna Britney your ass.
China worse. You could get the death penalty out there for weed.
Yeah.
Niggas out their mind. Niggas out their mind.
For like a certain amount of weed, you'll get the.
I'll be staying right here.
So, but you still, despite that, find the plug.
Japan is more lenient though. It's not like.
I mean, it's still.
You still will get in trouble for sure, but like people smoke weed out there. You could find like you'll find weed in Japan for sure. Like, if you went out to Japan and just asked a few people, like first night I was out there, we in a club and shit, and I asked this nigga, I'm like, hey, where can I get some weed? He goes and like talks to his boy and shit. He comes back. He's like 80 for one, and I'm like,
for one 80 for joint
for 1 gram, and he like, yeah, and I'm like, nah, weed, bro. I'm like weed, not the other shit. I said green, not white. You feel me? He said, yeah, no, weed. I'm like, nigga, I'm not giving you 80 for no gram. I'm out of here. Boo, boo.
That fool's taking penitentiary chances for that.
Yeah, nigga, I get up out of there. I'm like, nah, I'll find some more. If it's like, all right, if you right here, you trying to tax a tourist, nigga, I know it's somebody else who got it for cheaper. I ended up finding it 40 a gram. I paid 40 a gram. Slight flex, you feel me? For some mid.
That's smooth. Nigga found some Japanese weed.
Oh God, I was high out there, bro.
And what about the acid? So what's it like? I mean, like, is this Tokyo or another city?
Yeah, I'm in Harajuku, bro. Like tripping acid, fool. Like I'm walking around, like looking at all the lights and shit. I'm on the trains with everybody. I'm like, damn, this shit is, nigga. I saw life so different right there. I want to move out there, bro, because of that. I be seeing why certain people so tapped into Japan and shit, like how Pharrell love it out there and shit. Like I see why. You know what I'm saying? People love Japan. And then I saw a picture of Nip in Japan. I was like, yeah, I could see why my nigga was there. He probably loved it, bro.
No, for sure.
It's an eye-opening place, for real.
And like, you know, you bringing up Nip, you know, R.I.P. Nip.
R.I.P. Nip, man.
And like,
big bro, man.
So many of the rappers in L.A., like you was around Nipsey multiple times.
I met Nip, and man, what? Like, bro gave me a Bullets Ain't Got No Name out the trunk of his Jag, nigga, like on 54th and Vic. You feel me? Right there, nigga. He posted up in his whip, rolling up. And I'm with the homie who knew him. He like, hey, Nip, my boy be rapping this shit. Whoop, whoop, blah, blah. He slide me a tape. And I bump into Nip like 2 months after that, and I'm like, hey, bro, you probably don't remember me. I'm pissed. He like, Pistol, cuz I remember you, nigga. Like, how I'm gonna forget a name like that? You feel me? Like, like I'm right here recording in room B, bro. Like, come over here. But I'm like doing the TV shit at this time. You feel me? I'm like recording in the other room some bullshit. Like, I didn't even get to go fuck with my nigga. But I saw him after that too. I saw him a couple times after that, and it was always cool. Like,
yeah, it's so funny you said that because, you know, my brother Smokey, who's in the other room right now.
Shout out Big Smoke, man. Go slap that fifth column too. Quit playing.
Has the same story. I think it was Fox Hills. He was outside Fox Hills, and Nip gave him a copy of Bullets Ain't Got No Name.
That nigga was really outside in these streets.
Every
nigga.
LA rapper got Nipsey stories.
Oh God, and they all good stories too, bro. Because he uplifted every young nigga, bro. He wanted you to feel like you was next up, bro. He wanted you to feel like you could do it too, bro. Like, he was a solid nigga. Like, that's LA ain't shit, bro. I'ma just.
Well, speaking of that, like, I want to kind of get both of y'all opinions.
Why the fuck is you at that Roscoe's, bro?
Same shit. Any LA nigga tell you.
Yeah, I'm from, nigga, my grandpa lived on 87th and Avalon, bro. You know how close 87th and Avalon is to Manchester and Maine?
Yeah.
Nigga, like, I never went to that Roscoe's, bro. I went there one time for getting good grades in 5th grade, bro. My teacher was like, "Oh, this is the treat. We going to Roscoe." We went there.
I'm not gonna front. I was at that Roscoe's a month ago, but like I kind of know how to. Yeah, like you know how to like.
Tripping.
Yeah.
You feel the energy over there. It's different. It don't feel like the rest of LA, bro.
Nah.
And that goes for like kind of the East Side in general, bro. You feel like a certain like, and if you a street nigga, bro, like you gonna know, bro, where you at. You feel me? But
even like back in the day, like in the 90s, the other Roscoe's, the one that I called like the real Roscoe's on Pico.
That's where you're supposed to go to. Pico, they got a security guard outside.
Oh God, because niggas was getting robbed up there.
It was dumb active in the 90s.
I just feel like any restaurant that's for niggas, you need to be with.
Oh God, bro.
Any restaurant that's
every
for niggas.
restaurant that's that's good, nigga. That's for us is in the.
Yep, in the churches.
Come on, bro. You gotta be careful.
And that's the last one.
Hey, your lady hop out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be calculated in certain areas, bro. You gotta move like accordingly, bro. And ultimately, how I feel, bro, to keep it all the way transparent, I feel like you should be able to, you know what I'm saying, like do what you want, bro, and be comfortable and like not worry about a nigga like that's just like you trying to take from you. You feel me? Like I feel like we need to really be building together and shit, like to alleviate shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Because if niggas wasn't broke, niggas wouldn't be so quick to take from niggas, you feel me? But at the same time, it's like everything in their face, bro. Like, nigga, I got 2 rollies, 2 tone, nigga, 2 APs, nigga,
it's
2 like
doing a lot.
It's doing a lot, bro.
Especially if you lacking, you got to be blowered down, like.
Yeah, bro. It's unfortunate, bro, and like I said, rest in peace. You feel me? But
I'm kind of smooth. I've been building up to like get more and more jewelry like my whole life and get icier, but I'm at the point now like I don't even want it no more. Yeah. Like that shit makes it like
going to attract the wrong attention.
Yeah,
exactly. It comes with a lot, bro. And it's like even if you're not a bitch, though, like you don't gotta be a bitch, nigga. Like you can have it on you, nigga. You could pop a nigga for your shit, nigga. Then what? Go sit down for popping a nigga for a chain?
Yeah.
Like what? It's all like it ain't no good outcome to this shit for real.
It's like, a bad investment.
Yeah, it's not like lucrative at all.
And for what? But it seems like, I mean,
let me buy this Target on my back.
Would y'all say that right now though is a particularly slimy time in LA, especially for
I've been saying it all week, bro. EDD change niggas' lives. It's different when you've never had shit.
And right now, and the check-in enforcement is about to be at an all-time high. Niggas finna take full event. Like, see, nigga, we'll see what happens when you don't check in. Niggas gonna have to check in. Like, niggas finna get extorted for real.
But, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man.
Do you feel like, I mean, you not being beyond like, okay, you being from here, one, you not being like flashy and you not be like, does that make you feel like more vindicated and validated by not even rapping about that kind of shit? You feel me? Like, because
it's a double-edged sword, yeah, but then niggas want to see that. Like, niggas like, where your chain at? Oh, you ain't popping. Like, you ain't like, look at you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
but you're not presenting like, that image as to where it's kind of like.
I'm more like, I'm a tie-dye my Balenciaga tee, fool. I'm not on no designer shit. I don't care. Like, all this shit that I got on is the homie shit, bro. It's the homie shit. It's the homie shit. It's the homie shit. It's all my partner's brands and shit. I don't really be into the shit that rappers be into, like most rappers.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing. I'm just not interested in that shit.
No, I feel you. Yeah. I feel you 1000%. And like, like obviously like we're referring to the PNB Rock incident, but there's so many. It's like you can't even name all the incidents recently, like with these out of town rappers coming through. Like it's
bad, man. And I don't think that's just like a LA thing. I think LA it happens more because like the palm trees, the beach, the like niggas probably think it's fake. I don't think niggas think that shit is as real as it is, you feel me? But in any other city, you ain't finna just be walking around like bust down everywhere you want to be at either, nigga. Like somebody gonna get on you damn near anywhere you at.
I mean, a few years ago it was Atlanta, all this shit was happening.
You feel me? Like niggas just wherever is some thirst at, bro, like you just keep your head up, bro. Stay on the swivel, man. Niggas be.
And that's the thing about LA that's so like deceptive. Like most cities, you know when you in the hood off top. Like you could tell, like it look a certain way. If in LA, if it's not the projects, the majority
you gotta know. You gotta be.
If you ain't like I said, like if you ain't on the east side, damn near. Like,
exactly.
Like, this shit look like a third world country on these, nigga. But you see, nigga, have any of y'all took a trip, nigga, through the Jordan Downs lately?
Oh yeah, that shit nice now.
Beautiful.
That shit, they got a Nike store right there.
Beautiful.
Bro.
It's crazy.
Nigga. Yes. Beautiful. Yeah. Deception. Them white people gonna take their ass over there. Nigga, they gonna get hurt.
Yo. Well, how about white people living in the jails?
That shit is crazy. They're everywhere. Nigga.
Yeah,
everywhere. Yeah. I grew up on Jefferson and like Crenshaw, nigga.
They all over there.
And when I go back to my pop shit, nigga, I just see white people jogging down the street, and I be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
that shit normal shit now.
Different.
Walking their poodles.
Yeah, that shit different.
Yes. Yeah, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Like LA is like the only. I ain't gonna say it's the only place like that because I ain't been everywhere, but it's the only place I've been that's really like
everywhere else
right here.
Look like
Beverly Hills. Boom. Then 5 minutes, nigga, you in the motherfucking where you don't want to be. Yeah,
like right
you
there,
feel me?
Like,
you might fuck around and get really treated wrong over there. You feel me? Like thinking you good.
And that's the other thing out here. Fools will be in Beverly Hills.
On God, bro.
Like
Beverly Center, nigga. Yeah. Like you remember? I mean, shit, bro.
Because
shit didn't happen.
LA.
We notoriously known for that shit happening. So it's like to even come out here like just testing the waters, bro. It's like you could just leave your chains off, bro. Just come out here and just really, if you coming out here to smoke weed and enjoy yourself, bro, just do that, bro. Like it ain't really nothing to prove out here, bro. You don't gotta prove that you ain't gotta check in or that you could go anywhere and you could be in the trenches with your jewels. Like fuck all that, bro. Like probably be getting to get smoked out here, bro. Like.
And I know, like, you look at things from a very different perspective and kind of always have, but at a certain point, you started, like, experimenting with psychedelics and all that.
Hell yeah.
And that became, like, a big part of the topics of what you rap about and all
road
that.
Trip.
Like, yeah, like, you call yourself. So what does road trip mean? And, like, what's the significance of it to you?
So me and my partner Power, once again, my boy, you feel me, my motherfucking brother, like, we had a project called Road Trip, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just going to his crib every day. When I lived on Vermont and Imperial at this time, you feel me? Or 87th Avalon with my grandpops at this time, and bro on Sepulveda and Olympic at the studio. You feel me? So I'm
right
every
near my
day.
neck of the woods.
Yep. You remember where bro crib was? So like I'm in studio. So I'm there every day, like recording and shit, like still going up to the bay with my lady and shit. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth and shit, spend a lot of time on the road. So we like, man, what should we call this tape? Like one day it just came to me like Road Trip. Fuck it, let's just call it Road Trip because the nigga always be on the move, fool. Like,
yeah.
And that's what it is. And like the album is really like about you start in one place. A road trip is like, nigga, you here, but you about to go here, right? You going to see something that you ain't seen before, and on the road, all between, you gonna see shit you ain't seen before. You gonna look out the window and see Nigga, ain't no cows in my hood, nigga. So like this shit all brand new to me. I'm experiencing brand new shit every day type shit. And that's what road trip is. And I try to make music for like road trips, you feel me?
So it's not about the destination, it's about appreciating the journey.
Exactly.
Being present in the moment.
Smoking with the homies, bro. Like, nigga, pass me the aux. Like, you feel me? Just like real road trip shit. Like, I don't know.
But is there a correlation between that and the psychedelics?
Fuck yeah. Like, I'm a trippy. Like, it's a trip. It's always a trip. You feel me? Like, I like mushrooms and I like acid. You feel me? I'll say.
But it sounds like you're trying to create an experience with your music, not just a song.
Exactly, bro. It's like
that part.
You know how Chance had acid rap and shit? It's like road trip rap. It ain't just, you feel me, the album or anything. It's a real way of life, for real. Like, subgenre.
Yeah.
Road trip music, you know?
Now, recently, you used to like kind of have your projects more spaced out, like as far as when you would drop them, you weren't dropping with as much frequency.
Yeah.
But you staying consistent with it, but maybe like 1 or 2 projects a year. Now, this year, you're putting out a project every month.
Yep. I skipped 2 months. Like, my birthday was kind of lit. You feel me? I was just like doing a lot of shit in May, so I didn't drop one. And then August, I was going through a lot of, you feel me, like funerals and shit, man, like just losing friends and loved ones and shit. So like I was not in the space to really drop nothing. But like, yeah, bro, I've been dropping tapes every month this year, bro. I dropped 6 tapes so far this year. About to drop another one.
It's not about the numbers, it's about the impact.
On God. And I feel like with that, you feel me, it's going one day, people gonna catch up like, damn, bro, like, oh shit. There's some shit. I didn't drop some shit this year, bro, like some good shit. So people will get on it.
Now you mentioned
shout out my nigga Zoo too.
Well, shouts to Zuli, man. That's my dog.
Hello.
Now, you mentioned losing people, and definitely have dealt with a lot of loss, and part of that just comes from growing up where you grew up. Unfortunately, like how do you find like the inner fortitude to keep going despite like, I've told you before, I feel like you've lost damn near more people than almost anyone I know. Like, I
was talking to my partner. I'm like, bro, I think I've been to more funerals than like birthday parties, bro. Like type shit. Like, but like close losses, you feel me? I don't just be losing a nigga that I knew through a nigga. Like, it'd be like people I spent a lot of time with, you feel me? Like, I'm still learning, bro. It's like, honestly, like the more it happens, the better I get at it, and it's fucked up, but like a nigga start to just accept it, you feel me? Like, yeah, I mean, it's a numb, I still be feeling this shit though, you feel me? So I don't think I'm numb, but I think I'm accepting this shit different, you know what I mean?
More
like,
numb than the average motherfucker. When they go that's what I mean by it. Not like we don't feel shit.
Nah,
but
yeah,
like,
I know
nigga, the average motherfucker, they're not gonna come across death how we do.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
So a nigga just, you forced to like appreciate it and accept it in a sense. You feel me? It's like,
it's coming.
It's coming, bro. Like, that's one thing we all got in common, bro. Like, we all gonna die, bro. Like, and when you accept that, I think death becomes easier and shit. But like, yeah, the shit still it'd be hard. And if like music my outlet, if I ain't have no outlet to really put this shit in, bro, I don't know where I'd be at right now. On some fuck shit.
Facts. I say the same shit.
Like, this how I channel all my energy, bro. Like, just doing this shit. And
is that how you baptalize?
Oh God, exactly how I baptalize, man. Free my boy too, man. Fuck.
It's
I'm tired of saying that shit and R.I.P. and free the homie. Like, that shit weak.
I really like I'm a fan of normalizing, instead of saying R.I.P. the long live.
Long live,
you
for
feel
sure.
me? I like that. I noticed that popping up a lot more recently.
God.
Like, yeah, no, but despite that, you keep like this really positive energy about you. Like, what is it like? How do you, in a world like, and I don't say just the world at large,
I was gonna say shrooms too, nigga.
And mushrooms, psychedelics and shit.
Hey, real niggas need to take shrooms, fool. I tried that shit and it changed my life.
Oh God, bro. I totally agree, bro. I totally agree, bro. Like, once you get a little more sensitive to life in general, bro. You start, when you see a leaf, nigga, like you see the veins in the leaf just moving and shit, like you like, oh shit, this shit is living, bro. Like, everything is like, especially if you trip like mushrooms or acid or something around a dog, like or kids and shit around, bro, you start to look at life so different, bro.
you ever had any like trips go left? And it was like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, what about when we tripped?
Yeah.
Oh my, yo, fuck.
Y'all niggas got a mushroom story?
Hold on. Yeah.
Yo, I was that
First of
time
all-
for sure, but I
first of all-
wasn't even going.
No, we
He said I wasn't even gonna bleed you like that.
hold on. Yeah, no,
Oh
no.
God, I wasn't even.
It's,
I'm
it's
like,
not
man,
my fault.
He seen
First
how
of
I looked at him. I'm like, yeah, nigga,
Like, you
I
wanna
have,
talk about
nigga.
this?
It's not my fault.
Definitely
all right?
not your fault, bro.
First of all, like, and I got nothing but love for her, but fuck my ex-wife. All right?
Yo, that was
Let
a
me
cra-
just, like,
that was a crazy trip, bro. That was crazy.
So let's just break this down for the people right quick before we sky up out. Like, so me and him had been talking about tripping for a while.
A minute.
Like it was like we need to do it, and then
God.
and one particular evening, I'm living in the West Side at this time, and I had like a nice little like 3-level or 2-level with
A
like
nice
a
ass spot,
crazy
nigga.
roof,
Sick ass spot.
right in the West Side, and like with a nice view of the whole neighborhood and all that.
Fuck.
And it just so happened like I had some shrooms and I had some Molly and you had some acid.
I think I was tripping acid. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like
These
we're like
niggas
we're gonna combine forces.
Hey, shout out to Sober
hippie
Uno
flip.
too, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank
I've
you,
said
thank
that
you.
tons of times, but I want to say it here because you my big brother.
No,
and
no,
I
thank
facts.
you.
Anybody
fucking
who
love
know
you, bro.
Lush know like drugs and Lush was like the same person.
What?
Yeah.
Nigga, intertwined.
Like,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, exactly.
And the fact that my nigga is still the exact same without him is like, I love it.
He's probably not the same to him.
Well,
but
Yeah,
no,
to us, you feel me?
No, I
Yeah.
appreciate that because I think that needs to be normalized as well because people are afraid that when they get clean,
Right.
they're
They
gonna
be
like
lame in here.
yeah, they're gonna be boring.
Right.
But also like. Let's keep it a stack. We talking about shrooms and acid right now.
Yeah.
I was doing like grown man drugs.
Yeah, no, yeah.
like
Facts.
like crystal meth.
Yeah, no,
Like-
facts.
like-
he was doing shit that ends your life.
Yeah.
There's no cap.
There's nothing cool. There's no personality that gets added.
Right.
By fucking snorting
Hell
meth off a
no.
toilet seat. All right.
Yeah, no, that's not cool, bro.
Just to put that out
Facts.
there. Now,
Don't do that shit ever.
with that being said, back to the lecture at hand. Now we was so we about to goom out. We go to my little rooftop area. It's me, him, his
My lady,
his
shout out
lady,
my baby girl.
Sophia, who's like my little sister.
On God.
That I entered, I'm gonna take credit.
I met
you
her
feel
through,
me? Like, yeah.
for sure.
I'm gonna take credit for this. You feel me?
But it wasn't like that, you feel me? I wasn't plotting on a homie little sister like that.
Nah.
You feel me?
But this beautiful interracial relationship started through, you feel me?
Facts.
The friendship of Uno over here, right? So
Mhm.
Sophia there and my ex-wife, and it's the four of us, right?
Bro.
We on the rooftop. We had just dropped like maybe 30 minutes ago.
Right?
And like
this
Pistol
this is when shit start kicking in. This
Yeah,
is when
yeah.
it's all just started to like
Pistol migrate to
Get
the
colorful and
rooftop
shit.
because it's like he's gonna have a nice pleasant time listening to music.
Oh,
you
God,
feel me?
bro.
Listening to music, you listening to Jay Dilla beats or whatever, rolling up on
most
the,
likely.
yeah, something like that, right? Rolling up on the rooftop. I'm like, oh, let's all migrate to the roof, right? We go up there, and it's just me, him, and Sophia at first, his lady, right?
Yep.
And we start smoking. It's like the sunset. This is like the ideal situation
Perfect, bro.
for
Like
a
the
trip.
best a trip could be going so
You
far.
can't write this in a book, right?
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, my fucking knock ass ex-wife come out, right? she opened the door, come out, close the door behind her, and she just said, and she goes, "Oh, I just locked us up here.
Yeah, the
Like,
door
oops,
locked.
the
for
door is
sure.
locked. My bad."
So we were stuck up there.
So I'm like, okay, like hold up. So instantly, like now, that like perpetuates
Everybody
my trip.
is starting to panic. Like everybody is tripping now at this
It
point.
perpetuates my trip 30 minutes to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, we have no water up here. Fuck. Okay, well, my bong, there's water in the bong.
How long they were finna die?
How long will we survive up
My
here with no
nigga.
food?
Like if we have, like I'm calculating in my head, I'm like, if we have no water, I could drink this bong water and there's enough.
God.
I'm like rationing bong water mentally, right? Like,
Niggas immediately
Hey,
went to
anybody-
apocalypse mode.
Anybody
What
who
the
has
fuck?
been
Right.
on mushrooms or acid,
niggas
you
don't
know
have
how
phones?
intense that should be, how intensified everything is.
So let me just tell you how fucked in the game we was, because the way this apartment building was, our neighbor had a stair that went up to his roof as well, and then there's like a little divider, okay, between our apartments. So I'm like, oh, I could like hop over the fence and like flock this crib right here, like get in this, you feel me, kick that door or like see if that's unlocked, and then I could go. But and I'm like, oh no.
Bro, he's like,
oh no, not break in, not even break in. I was like, I could go over there and knock on their door. And I was like, oh shit, these people told me, my neighbors had told me they was out of town. So they're gone. You feel me? Like I can't even do that. So back to square one, right? And then McFly is like, I'm just gonna break the door down. Like I'm like,
so
all right,
some
cool.
linebacker shit. I get the green light from him. I'm like, knock it down,
bro. Said I'm a football player.
It's all good, right? And then he's about to do it. My ex-wife is bugging at this point, mind you. Like she's bugging, like, and you know.
But at one point, she agreed too. She was like,
yeah.
Cool.
She said, and by the way, like sidebar, I found out 2 months after our divorce that she was autistic. You feel me? Like severely. Like, and I didn't know.
Found out she had a mental problem.
Yeah, like
clearly.
And look, I ain't going front like I'm not probably mildly on the spectrum myself. You feel me? Like I might have like a pinch.
She's on the
I might have a pinch of autism. Yeah. Exactly. No, but she's like coming in piping hot on the spectrum. Like,
crazy.
I was like, I should have known. You obsessed with Game of Thrones. You go to Disneyland all the time. You fine as fuck, but you go to Disneyland. Like, what's really going on here? Like, this shit don't.
Bro, and like, this nigga is hella funny this night. Like, all right, he's gonna get to the other part, during the trip, during this whole bad experience, he's like, man, I thought I had a good one, bro. Like she's right here though, like he's saying this shit the whole time, like, man, I really thought I had a good one.
Talking like she ain't right here.
Like I fucked up this time. Like
she looked good, right? Like
she's bad for sure.
Like, but that's
that was a fucked up experience.
She's done.
Now you. On the spectrum as fuck. So
I bust the door down.
No, not even. He's going to bust the door down, and then she's like, whoa, wait, stop. She like pump fakes on him.
Yeah, I'm in motion though. It's already happened. It's done.
And then we're like, then we have to explain, like, Helen. Well, my bad. You don't have to edit that out. It's all good. So I'm like, we stuck on the motherfucking rooftop. You feel me?
We're gonna die.
Yeah, like we need water. We're on fucking LSD right now, bitch. Like, can we go? Can we go inside? It's all good.
Fix the door later.
We can fix the door. It's not a big deal. And then she's like, "Oh, okay, all right, for sure. All right, cool." Then he goes to do it again. He's literally like a centimeter from hitting. She's like, wait, stop. We go
like
through
a movie, bro. This shit was like a bad movie.
We go through these motions like 3 or 4 times till eventually I'm just like, don't listen to her, knock it down. Boom, knock the door down, all right? We go downstairs, everyone's chilling, it's okay, like back to homeostasis has been achieved once again. We all chilling. Then she keeps...
It reached the level I've never, ever
seen. She keeps mentioning the fucking door, right? Like, and she's like,
she sounds extremely annoying.
Oh man, this bitch, bro. Like,
hey, hit you.
That bitch sounds extremely annoying.
I got you, dog.
No, she hell of annoying, bro. Like,
bro.
to this day. But and she was all it'd be like we're chilling, everything's normal. She's like, I'd pass the blunt right now, but Polly might knock the door down. Like everything keeps getting
bad. It's piling up.
Bitch, the door's gone.
Yeah, the door's gone.
Fuck the door, bro. Like, let it go.
And then like I'd be like, nah, baby, don't even trip. It's all good. Like, like we'll get the door fixed. You feel
and
me?
she's on the drugs with you.
Oh yeah, no, clearly.
So she's autistic on LSD.
Exactly.
This was a terrible mix from the jump.
She's on autism SD. You feel me? Like,
terrible.
And then she's all, we didn't know. Right. But I should have known after this night. Fuck.
Yeah.
Cause then she's like, I'm like, baby, don't even trip. It's all good. It's just the doorknob. We gonna have it fixed tomorrow. Whoop-de-whoop. Call the maintenance dude. He gonna screwdriver that motherfucker in. And then she's all like, nah, but you don't understand. Like, germs and bugs, and they're gonna climb through the hole in the door.
Yeah, no.
And I was like,
I just can't be with this bitch.
I was like,
that's when I would have made that decision.
I knew.
That's when I would have made that decision.
And the cold part is, I knew, and she still wind up being the one to leave me. Like, ain't that some shit? Like, I still got left, and I knew, but like maybe subconsciously I was just poisoning the relationship for years. Like, you feel me? Like,
it was some toxic shit.
Yeah, super toxic, right?
So you just bust the whole door down, or just the door?
No,
down?
it's like
it was so I busted, but like when I bust the door, it just broke the
you feel
lock
me?
part.
Like,
you feel me? It was
there's like literally like a hole.
So the door is still on the hinge.
Yeah, the door's still on the hinge. It was like
I wasn't on no hoax shit, my nigga.
Shut up.
Damn near, we could have. Damn near with the screwdriver. We like
y'all could have did it without you tackling the door.
No, well,
if niggas would have had.
But I'm
tools.
saying we could fix it.
That for sure.
Yeah, that. But I'm saying
so a bunch of ifs. We could have got it.
If it was a fifth, we'd be drunk right now, right?
Yeah, it was stuck for real. It was no options.
But then, like, I'm like, baby, let me explain something to you. You're talking about germs and bugs right now. Like, look, it's all good. You having a bad trip. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, but no, the bugs, the germs. And I was like, no, but here's the thing. Like, you about to give me a bad trip. Not only are you having a bad trip, you about to ruin all of our trips right now.
Yeah, we all had a mid trip.
Yeah. So then, like, you think the story's over, right? But it's not. like every time we start bringing it back to normalcy, this bitch is ruining everything. Like we go outside for a walk.
It was a vicious loop, bro. It was like
this bitch
like, it just kept going, bro. I'm like, damn, fool. Like we just
and like, look,
it just started feeling normal again.
Are you commenting on the shit that the bitch is saying? Because I wouldn't have been silent,
bro. Like
he's nice. He's a
super
super nice guy.
I'm not that type of nigga.
I'm really trying to.
I would have been on her head.
Enjoy my trip for real. I'm like, man, it's the homie wife too. So a nigga can't really just say everything.
But we all know each other.
Like once you're comfortable, especially the type of nigga I am. Once I fuck with you, like I'm on your head, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as you do some stupid shit, I wouldn't have been able to shut up the whole night. So like you was quiet or you was just on her.
I think he's trying to preserve his own trip, is what he.
Yeah, I was trying to really just enjoy. I'm like, man, like I don't want to, because if I say something, fool, is gonna make it worse. Then I'm gonna start really having a bad trip. So it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just ride it out, bro. Like wherever it goes, it goes. I was laughing for real. I'm like, man, let me find some silver lining in this.
We on some strong acid too. It's not like, you feel me, like the only thing.
It's intense, bro.
The only thing that mellowed it out for me is because I'm on ecstasy too. I'm on the Molly too. So that's like kind of making me accept everything that's going on, right?
This
like,
nigga, man.
And then like,
bro's a real legend, bro.
So we start walking through. I'm like, okay, venue change. Let's go for a walk. We going through a walk. I'm like, oh, like I see the Asian architecture in my neighborhood. I never noticed how Japanese this shit look. Like it's super tight. Like this tree has incredible energy. Let's post by this tree. You see how much this tree is glowing.
This tree has beautiful energy, my nigga. We gotta post up by this bitch.
For real, bro.
So we start having a good time.
You know how you doing some real basic shit. You like, man, like this. Like, fuck, man, let me just sit in the grass right now. This shit feel good,
I ain't
bro.
Gonna lie, bro. I did some shrooms, my nigga, and I hit the booth, bro. And like in the studio, it had like some carpet kind of wall type shit, nigga. And for 3 hours, I ain't rap. I just seen pyramids in the wall, bro. I'm telling everybody in the mic, like, nigga, y'all don't see this wall in here, nigga. And the damn homies, this shit look crazy. Nigga didn't rap one lyric. I'm just in that bitch touching the wall, like, nigga,
I can't rap on those shrooms, bro.
I made a song though. I ain't gonna lie. I made a song off shrooms.
I was gonna say, I thought you was about to say I spit the best verse of my life.
I low key did. I low key, nigga. My phone was on the charger in there, and I'm just like, play the beat, nigga. I just looked in the sky and I'm just like, I got it. And just start saying some shit. I swear to God, nigga.
And then like,
you had one of them experiences? You can't rap off the shrooms?
With acid, I could rap. You feel me? Like I could rap. I done made hella songs off acid.
But you can't do it off shrooms.
With mushrooms, bro, I'll be in that motherfucker really like focused on life and shit. I'm like thinking too deep to even rap. Like, I can't rap, bro. I'm too on some like, I can't chill for real.
This nigga think about the climate of the world.
I'm thinking about heavy shit, bro. I'm like, this ain't gonna fit in no rap, nigga.
What's the longitude and latitude of the studio?
Yeah, bro.
But you had like,
how many
I know this. I know Almighty spit like the best verse, and at the very end, he's like, and the pyramids in the wall.
I would have been hot. Nigga make a corny ass song off some, cause you know that's not me. I would have been hot. Nah, low-key went in there and gassed it. No cap. It's hard to focus though. It was really hard for me to focus. Every 2-4 bars, I go into a whole tantrum where everybody who outside the booth because they can hear.
Bro, that's what it is for me. That's why I don't even try. I'm like, man, this shit too. Like,
it took me 3 hours to make that one song.
The worst, like you see me record off of every drug, probably. Like
sure.
Me, when I would record off of coke, it was the worst because it would like immediately affect my breath control. So I can't even spit more than 2 bars before I'm just like, all right, punch me in right here, punch me in right here, and I'm all like stiff. Like I listen.
Y'all got some shit?
Oh yeah.
Y'all got hella shit?
Yeah.
Bro was
I got
the
shit with
first
both
one.
y'all.
Bro was the first one to put me on some like shit that was out
Outside
in the
your
world.
realm.
Yeah, no, like just out in public, and shit. Down
That got like
that you could
reviews written
download
about
and
it
shit.
and was
Right.
like on a label and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, and then most of everyone was like, the best thing about Lush's album is fucking Pistol McFly.
You're right.
Amazing verse.
right,
like
bro.
he's really good at putting people on his album. Like
That's funny. It's like
Fire.
they called you DJ
they
Khaled.
said, yeah, they said we the best. Like, nah.
Said the best thing about his album was the other nigga on it.
No, I swear to God, there was something like that. I ain't even mad
That's
though.
hella funny, bro.
I ain't even mad.
I don't think I saw that shit, but
No,
that's
I got
funny as
love.
shit.
The album was like, you feel me, a little cult underground classic. But he
God.
definitely had like if you like a hip hop encyclopedia nerd, this might be predate you a little bit, but like AZ on the Nazi-O-Matic album when he had that, like, you know, Nazi-O-Matic, they'd say it's like one of the best albums ever.
That was the
And
best
there's-
feature probably
Yeah, like
on any
the
album
AZ
ever.
verse on that album, everyone's like, "Oh, this is the hardest verse," or like, you feel me, like when like Snoop on Nothing But a G Thing, you feel me, like shit like that. It's like, okay, that's he had one of them moments where, and I just compared my album to Doggy Style. Okay, let's just slow down a little bit and finish the LSD story. All right, so the LSD story culminates in, after the little excursion, we get back to the crib, and then this bitch starts. She's all the way malfunctioning, bro.
Have you seen Stranger Things?
Nah,
Uh,
I haven't.
This stupid bitch has ruined the whole trip.
it was like some shit happening, bro. Like some
she went like this. She said
outer
like this.
world shit.
She said like this. She was like, literally, we're all sitting on the couch. She's sitting on the floor, rocking back and forth, and she's going, yeah. No.
Having a whole conversation
Yeah.
with some people
On the damn
that nobody else saw.
I'm going home right at that moment. Right at that moment, I'm getting up and I'm
Bro,
like,
it's my
look,
fucking
nigga,
house. I'm
boy, you
home.
nigga,
My boy
I
said,
would have
"That's
found
it."
somewhere to go. Fuck you, mean.
Nah,
I
you
wanted
would have
to
been. You
believe
would have
me.
been went home, bro.
I would've been
Yeah, you would have
going
did.
home.
You would have did. You would have did.
been got on,
You
bro.
would have did. I wanted to deport this bitch, bro. I was like, let me just take your citizenship back. You feel me? Like, you are all the
Yo,
way out.
I
Like,
thought I wanted to send this bitch to her home country.
yeah,
Oh my
like,
God,
like for not dead homies, fool. Catty soul, bro.
Yeah, that
wanted
was-
to deport this bitch, bro.
Oh my
like,
God.
look. She
Honestly, that was my only bad trip.
but
Like
then
I probably had one like where it's like I had a
I
little
did.
stomach ache or some shit. Nigga had the shit
See,
over
this shows
excessive.
you can't
but,
do
like,
drugs with everybody.
well, yeah, who would have thought? I thought this was a good crew to do drugs with, and at the very
I
end,
thought
I'm
it
like,
was ideal, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is about to be fun, bro. We got the
It's the
balcony,
ideal
nigga.
group
Like,
for me to do super drugs.
At the-
oh god, we got the balcony, we got the view and shit. We could walk around this motherfucker.
sunset.
Like,
It's the sunset. It's
cool
like
neighborhood
The
and
sky
shit.
is neon green and pink and like, bro. At the very end, though, I will say, because they're getting ready to go to bed or do what they do, and I'm like, baby, let's like lay down and like cuddle. You gonna be all right? And she's like, all right. I was like, ooh,
That's all I
like,
had to say.
Yeah, like it's a magic
Like,
word.
oh, that's
It's
all
like,
I had to
Let
do.
me find out, bro. That's all you had to
Set
do
up
that whole
4
time.
hours
nigga.
ago.
Yeah.
Yo.
So yeah, I guess you have had a bad trip.
Yeah, that's my bad trip experience for sure.
With that being said, like this was incredible. That need to be a little clip, just like
Oh god.
like episode cool and all, but you feel me? Lush ex-wife's bad LSD trip. No Jumper Clips channel. Viral.
That was a
Retarded.
moment, bro. That was intense, bro. I'm glad that's over.
And she was in a Drake
years
and
ago,
she was in a
too.
Drake and
I'm
a.
glad.
That was years ago, too.
In
I'm
case you
that
want to
nigga
find
back.
her, she was in a
Man.
Drake and a Jubilook.
I don't know, bro.
How you
I
say
don't know
his
what the
name?
fuck that is.
What's that guy's
I
name?
don't know how to say his name, bro.
Oh, that's
Like,
a person.
Jubilook.
Jabaloke.
Jabalook.
Oh, you're talking about Jabba.
Yeah.
Is it
Damn,
Jabba?
one of
We got
Jabalook
the
videos.
homie. Fuck that.
Yeah, no,
I
he-
swear to God, I didn't know we were talking about
no
that.
disrespect. No disrespect.
Yeah, I just-
I'm
that's what I
fucking-
said. I
thought
don't
we
know
were
how to
talking about
pronounce
some
real
fool. I
names.
thought we were
Yeah,
talking about Jubilee, just Jabba.
Yeah,
it's
Jabba.
just Jabba, yeah.
Well, it's like
Yeah, I don't-
it's
Like the nigga
spelled
off Star Wars.
JOOBA though.
Like the
so-
nigga off Star Wars.
Yeah.
Jabba.
It's just
Yeah.
spelled different. Like,
Yeah,
Fat.
but no, she was in one of his videos and she was in one of Drake videos. So if you want to find her, Easter egg. There you go.
Damn.
So with that being said, McFly,
What's up, bro?
what's next?
Shit, man, we got a lot going on right now, bro. I'm just now getting into my entrepreneur bag. You feel me? I'm starting to really
Let me
like
find out.
take the business shit serious. You feel me? Because I spent so many years just focusing on like cadences and shit, nerdy rap shit. You feel me? So now I'm starting to like really like capitalize on my
Capitalize.
on my situations and shit. You know what I mean? And like. Yeah, other than dropping music, bro, like I got some like clothing shit coming, bro. Like I'm gonna be on the fashion shit, man. Like we got a lot of shit coming up, bro. The weed shit, you feel me? Like just keep your eyes open for road trip, you feel me? Just know when it's road trip, it's me, you feel me?
I love it. And Jabalo, no disrespect.
No disrespect at all, bro. I just didn't know, you feel me?
Fuck with you heavy.
I wasn't even trying to make it seem like I just didn't know.
Please don't beat me up, bro. All right. Like,
hey, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the whole Long Beach too, man.
Yeah, shouts to LD, man. Come on.
Shout out to all of LA. Shout out to every Roscoe's, you feel me? Shout out to everybody, you know.
Come on.
Except
for the Hollywood Roscoe's. No, I'm not gonna.
I've never been there.
What's wrong?
No, I said hella weed.
I've never been to that one. I
What's
only
wrong
go to the one on
Hollywood
Pico.
Okay,
I only go to the one on Pico.
I don't. Cause
I meant like that's the one I really fuck with. If I'm gonna go to Roscoe's, that's the one I'm gonna go to for sure. But like,
cause I don't want to see fucking Tom Hanks at Roscoe's. That's why. Okay. Like,
oh God,
this nigga said y'all are spoiling it for us.
But shouts to my boy Chet Hayes. That's my dog.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out No Fun, man. Shout out Richard Wright. You know what I mean. Shout out all my close partners. Y'all know who y'all is, man.
Come on, man. Love y'all. Appreciate it. And we about this.
And I appreciate y'all, man. Yes, sir.